Hôm qua mình đang chuẩn bị làm gì nhỉ? Đến Novigrad. Mà trước tiên thì mình cũng muốn kiểm tra một chỗ đã. Linberton này đúng không? Đây, lúc đầu mình muốn kiểm tra ngôi nhà này. Bởi vì lúc trước mình không hiểu bị lỗi gì mà mình không thấy có cái thằng Leto. Cái thằng Witcher của lớp rắn hay sao ấy. Mà kiểm tra lại xem. Cái lúc làm nhiệm vụ éo thấy bẫy của thằng Leto nhá. Đây, đây là ngôi nhà lúc đầu mình làm nhiệm vụ này. Éo thấy bẫy của thằng Leto. Này, không thấy bẫy. Lúc đầu vào éo thấy bẫy, éo thấy có cái cầu thang dựng lên. Không hiểu, không game lại làm yếu thằng này nhỉ? Để lên trên này này. Đùa, không hiểu luôn. Lúc đầu vào không hề thấy bẫy luôn. Có phải nhà này chưa vào đâu. Phí thời gian thật. Không có thằng Leto không gọi được đến Battle of Kaimohen.
Go, go.
Bên next này.
That stench.
Giờ học cái gì nào? Ô, chả đủ ấy chứ. Chắc là chế được. Chờ chút. Nguyên tố hóa học. Này đúng rồi, chế được thêm mấy nữa. Rồi luôn. 40 lực phép rất là nhiều luôn. Thoải mái, thao mà dùng. Giáp, giáp kỹ năng trường mèo, kỹ năng trường Griffin. Tăng lực phép, tăng tốc độ hồi thể lực này. Điểm này khá là quan trọng. Mình build phép mà. Sẽ cần cái mảnh này đây. Trường mèo là tấn công nhanh. Mà còn một điểm kỹ năng mình sẽ học nhưng mà cũng không có chỗ. Đúng không? Học chả có chỗ dùng. Cho nên cứ để đấy vậy.
Hey, ya.
Where you rushing to?
Oh,
Oh, oi!
Glory Gate,
Legends of the White Wall.
kho buôn lậu.
Hello, long ears. You paid the tax.
Tax? On what?
On swine.
But I've no animals with me.
No, I'm talking about
Xem có
you.
gì không.
It's a pay. Go back and run.
Không có gì mà. Các bạn nhiều chỗ thỉnh thoảng cảm giác nó cứ bị chậm giật giật ấy, hơi giật giật tí, nó không mượt cho lắm.
No discounts, no credit.
Giddy up.
Eternal fire, keep me safe.
Cũng lửa vĩnh hằng mà.
Thanks, you fat.
À rồi đi gặp Triss thôi.
Officer, taking a rest from witch hunting. Greetings, Your Honor. Good to see you again.
Fall upon your knees before the eternal fire!
Our Novigrad.
Not so
Shining
fast,
and
Roach.
brilliant. No evil can survive the holy fire. The holy fire enlightens, burns, and cleanses. Behold the flame of grace and mercy. Special pie for you, freak. Nice, slow burning. You'll beg for mercy in all the voices known to you, like the others of your species. I've done no wrong. None. I wanted only to live like you. Help me, kind folk. Please!
Gosh, look! A Doppler!
Sure hope Doo-Doo hasn't met the same fate.
Now do you understand why a zither's better than a common loot?
Stench is entirely different.
Why buy tomorrow what you can buy today?
Mông. Đấu quyền, giải đấu quen. Wow. Wow, toàn nhiệm vụ level cao. Level 11. Mấy cái này mình có thể làm được, mình level 17 rồi. Quét chính đã.
Any needs, Master?
Sorceress. It's like a... Hey! Sod off! We're looting here.
À, nói chuyện.
Not here for the loot. Interested in the sorceress who lived here.
And we're supposed to believe that?
Yeah.
Most likely hiding in some rat trap with the rest of them.
Someone's gotta know more.
I'd look for her in a putrid grove.
Putrid Grove. Where is it?
I wouldn't know. Rumour has it, it's a place for freaks and oddities.
You'd fit in well there.
Maybe. Thing is, gotta know how to get there.
They say you gotta get there through the sewers, but you gotta enter them outside of town. Few know where exactly, though.
Ask a beggar. Or spot yourself a thief, follow him. Beggars and thieves gotta pay tribute to the king of beggars. Word is, they do it in the grove.
Mean to say the local beggars have a king? Crown, scepter, and all that?
Wouldn't scoff, mate. King of beggars, it's a moniker. Yeah, for a man who everyone in Novigrad respects deeply.
And watch yourself. Menger himself don't even go to the grove.
Someone call for me. Wonder why.
It's Menger.
Temple God.
Thieving vermin to the confession chamber.
What, but sir, what's the offence? This is some sorcerer's bitchy shop.
Think that gives you the right to steal her property?
Well, sorcerers, mages of all types are outlaws.
But by law, the temple guard takes possession of their belongings, and the rule of law still holds in Novigrad. You know a bat can sniff out a moth a mile away.
What's your point?
I ask the questions, Witcher. And as bats sense moths, so I sense freaks. And start by warning them, Novigrad's no place for your kind.
Heard Novigrad was no place for mages. Now you're telling me it's no place for witchers. So who's it a place for?
Righteous folk professing the one true faith in the eternal fire.
Mày đã
Nothing
chém
I
rơi
can
đầu
do
mày.
to you now, but just know that I know you're here. One misstep, one error, you'll make a mistake, it's inevitable. I'll be the first to learn of it, and when I do, it'll be standard procedure, like for every magic oddity who dares taint this city's air. Be seeing you.
Có thằng trộm. Đi theo thằng trộm thôi.
Oh, deepest apologies, Governor. Fetch some metal, you wretch. I've been robbed! Thief!
Sao camera bị thế này rồi? Nó đi đâu rồi?
How is business?
Đây đúng không? Không, đây là chỉ người dân bình thường.
You know the Ballad of Wanda, who scorned an Nilfgaardian?
Đúng không? Đây, đấy. Nghề móc túi. Thủy quân lục túi đấy.
He sensed something. Gotta stay further back.
Buy tomorrow what you can buy today.
Good! Pickpocket!
Don't stare or I'll
He's got swords in his back and never picks his teeth with an axe. Barbarians.
More cautious than I thought. Can't get too close.
Eight at the Kingfisher, you're sorted for at least 2 days. Just gotta adjust the good position where they toss the leftovers.
Holy moly, you're a scary one.
Sir, be merciful. Give us a crown, eh? My mum's sick, and if I don't feed her, well, she's like to die of hunger.
Làm phiền tôi, trời ơi. Đây.
Here.
Thank you, you gold-hearted man. Care to hear me tell a woe?
Some other time. I'm in a hurry.
Alms for the poor.
Chơi cho tận 20 pound liền.
The bonny birds that prance by here, teats like full bellows, begging to be squeezed.
Ach, Fabian. Healthy this yen for wench.
Đi xa vậy. Lại cái gì nữa đây? Từ thằng này đúng không? Vừa cháo thằng này mà. Trời ơi, chúng nó có đổi người liên tục như này, khó. Còn đi bao giờ nữa? Đi lâu vãi. Khéo hỏi bọn ăn mày còn nhanh hơn. Mày thấy thằng trộm định đi theo.
Our world will burn! Burn in the eternal fire!
Đâu rồi? Xa tí. Bao giờ mới đến? Clever.
Trouble?
Yeah, I have trouble. Có một thằng trộm. Nó đi mãi, nó không chịu đến chỗ vương vuông mày.
What do you seek, pain giver?
They ought to never let your kind in, no regret proper.
Đây à? Mật khẩu là gì? Nói đi. Thôi xong văng game. Để may quá nó xếp ngay từ chỗ này. Anh game vừa bị văng ra xong. Tệ vãi. Cứ đánh lúc văng lúc không. Là nọc.
Open up.
Who are you and what do you want?
Take a look. What do you see?
Yellow eyes, pair of swords, mutated killer, methinks.
Heard this place was a meeting spot for oddities.
Heard right. Know the password, get him free. Don't know it. Gotta contribute to the Grave's upkeep.
Don't know the password.
Pay up then.
Let me in.
I won't pay. Let me in.
Yes, sir.
Sợ có ác xì nó phải thôn miên là sướng vãi chuột. I don't pay shit. Nghe ông là một thương nhân. Quen. Tôi đi kiếm bài đây.
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of card.
Sao chả có bài gì ngon nữa vậy? Tưng. Đối thủ đã bỏ ván. Vậy là mình chỉ cần 1-5 1-6 là win rồi. Free game luôn mà. Tê. Ghê gớm đấy. Wow. Mày va. Oh shit. Thế thì mày thua. Mày thua. Khạc.
What are you...
Bán đồ. What's up, Winnie? Cái này là gì đấy? Bán 100 gần 1000 tiền. Mình không cần thiết mấy cái đấy. Bán rác rưởi đi nè. Yên ngựa linh tinh, yên ngựa bậc thầy, yên ngựa đua 40. Bán cái này đi này. 35. Sao yên ngựa bậc thầy nó lại ít tiền hơn yên ngựa đua như vậy? Có 35, 40. Bán mẹ đi. Bán rác rưởi đi. Kiếm chút tiền. Ok, hết rồi.
See you.
What ails you?
Can't see out of one eye, my lord.
Hicked him as rain.
So,
how are things?
Good.
Triss.
About time we made something clear, sorceress.
Yes, high time.
Me and my men will manage just fine without the help of you or any other mages. But you, well, without our help, you're sitting ducks for the temple guard. Who do I spy?
Geralt?
Hey, Triss.
See you two know each other. See you two know each other well. I was curious whether you'd managed to find me, Witcher.
Your spies tell you I was looking for the Putrid Grove?
My skull'd be a home for bottom-feeding river fish if I didn't keep an ear to the ground. And please, Putrid Grove? Ugly name for our cozy little hideout, wouldn't you say?
Temple Guard tolerate your little operation?
Let's say they appreciate the value of a Novigrad crown.
Manga doesn't seem like the type that can be bought.
Anyone can be bought. But like it's true, Menga had cost me a fortune. Luckily, he's got officers, and they're mere mortals. Illnesses catch him at times. Other times, they want to catch a bit of diversion. See, Witcher? I've got plans. Big plans. Far-reaching plans to reshape this city head to toe.
Ever thought of seeking a seat on the city council?
City Council is a puppet troupe with a hierarchy of the Church of the Eternal Fire as its puppeteer. Until recently, that is, when Radovid and his witch hunters took the reins. The semblance of power don't interest me.
A man with a vision.
One day, the so-called free city of Novigrad will be truly free. But before that can happen, we got to rid it of superstition farting around about the hallowed essence of the eternal fire. Nonsense for kiddies.
Apparently not. Cheering crowd at the execution. Mostly adults.
Any crowd of rabble will cheer to the stench of burning flesh. But one day, folk will understand the eternal fire's naught but a leash around their necks. They call this place the Putrid Grove. But it's the rest of Novigrad that's putrefied. This here's the last bastion of normality, sanity, reason. I'm actually glad someone like you's found his way to our city. 'Cause it will be our city one day, Geralt. Mark my words.
Yours, plural?
Yeah, mine. And me friends. But that's a tale for another time. For now, I'll leave you two alone. 'Cause I can see, well, you clearly need it.
Geralt, I have a lot of things to take care of in town.
I'll be glad to tag along. What's your arrangement? He using you?
Helping me to survive, actually.
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss Merigold would be working for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
6 months ago, Triss Merigold parted with someone very
Madam Sorceress. Beautiful as ever. Damn shame to part.
Don't fret. Bound to be back soon. I take it you're in Novigrad on important business.
Important doesn't do it justice. I'm looking for someone.
More precisely?
Young woman who's like a daughter to me.
Her? Here? No, impossible.
She was here. There are witnesses, evidence. Was hoping you'd heard something. You've been here a while. I need you to help me find something, anything, a trace.
I'll do everything I can, of course. Who might know more?
Đi đâu đây Triss? Em dẫn anh đi đâu đây?
Hello, Klug. Managed to get those magic incense ingredients?
Yes, somewhat with difficulties, you might say. I was walking along the canal with a sack full of goodies for you. Looked up and spied a trio of temple guards coming the other way.
Get to the point, Klug. No time today for one of your long stories.
Wait! A sack full of magicalities and they were coming straight towards me. I don't easily frighten, but I felt a cold sweat on my arse, I did. I'm afraid I had no choice. I dropped the sack in the water. I had to. When asked why, I claimed it contained a dead cat. You shan't believe this, but they believed me.
I need that package, Klug. I've got a contract.
It must be on the canal bed. Luckily, it was heavy enough to sink. I'm sure it'll turn up if you search.
You expect me to pay you, then dive for my goods into that ice-cold filth?
I can do that. Where'd you toss the package?
Near the crane. Second bridge in from the harbour.
I didn't expect such devotion.
Wanted to freshen up anyway. Let's go.
Stop. Hear that? They've come for us.
The fool didn't break until I began to prick his heels. Every man's got his sensitive spots. Interrogated a mage once. Pain couldn't touch him. Tore off his fingernails, crushed his bollocks, nothing. Turned out, he was devilishly ticklish. I placed a beetle on his belly and set a mug atop it. Damn near went mad.
We were lucky this time, but you'd best leave via the sewers. The trapdoor's in the floor.
Take care of yourself, Klug.
No greater pleasure to be had.
Tầng hầm. Xem dưới tầng hầm có gì nào. Nhào, nhào. Sao đó không chết nhỉ?
There's a draft. Should be an exit here. Klug wouldn't have sent us here if there wasn't. Must be a lever on this wall that'll open the secret passage.
Free city of Novigrad. Name actually used to mean something.
The very reason so many mages came here after the massacre at Loch Muin. Thought they'd be safe from Radovid's reapers. Instead, they jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. But Novigrad stands on top of a mountain of coin, and winning a war takes three things. Coin, and... Judging by what Klug said, the parcel should be around here on the bottom. Unless the poor man was mistaken. He's been forgetful ever since Manga interrogated him. Seems to be suffering from a persecution complex, too.
Current must have carried the sack seaward. I'll swim towards the port. Coming with?
Maybe some other time.
Don't know what you're missing. Water's thick with pungent oils. Guessing it'll do wonders for my complexion.
Kia đúng không? Không phải là chơi ở đây. Mastercraft of Silverwood. Dầu kháng côn trùng tăng cường, đây rồi. Chúng ta cần dầu kháng côn trùng với những nước cốt mạnh. Sau còn đi đánh nhau chúng.
Find the parcel? Or did you get wet for no reason?
Nothing like a refreshing swim in a filthy canal. Found a few fish, a rusty anchor, the carcass of a boat. Oh, and this.
Oh, my package. Hope the contents aren't soaked through. Oh, you're a doll.
Aww.
Seem to be in your element.
Still remember my elements? How I use them?
Come on, 6 months isn't that long. It's not like I'm senile.
But you do have a history of amnesia.
I've recovered my memory completely.
Good. That should stop people from taking advantage of you.
Someone's been taking advantage of me.
I have, for one.
I've never even intimated.
We need to hurry.
Greetings, sorceress.
Greetings, Brandon.
I didn't expect you to bring company.
Triss, you told this man you're a sorceress?
Of course. She was looking for work. That's her chief asset.
Are you, Triss?
I know it was reckless, but competition's stiff here. No one would hire me if I claimed to be a common rat catcher.
More importantly, no one would believe such a beauty could be an exterminator of rodents. But I'd prefer you not to tarry and begin.
Triss, you and Brandon here. You've agreed a price?
We settled on a full coin purse.
Brandon & Co. is a serious outfit. We've the largest granary in all Novigrad.
Trả trước tiền này, trả trước đi.
Don't much like merchants who flatter with cheap praise before the job's done.
That was not cheap praise. I was merely stating a fact.
So am I. I want you to pay in full in advance.
I'm afraid that's impossible.
Then trap your own rats.
Well, now I know why she brought you along. Fine. A full purse of Novigrad crowns as proof of my goodwill.
We need to place these crystals around the granary, near anything that looks rat-related.
Thế trả chưa được bao nhiêu tiền? Không hiện ra.
Where'd you think you're going? Warehouse job won't wait, you know.
Ôi nhiều chuột ngắm thế này. New York à?
Hurry, Geralt. This granary's cozy and all, but I'd still rather be somewhere else.
Đâu anh phải đặt ở đâu? Trời, trên map này nó có hiển thị đâu. Đây.
Looks like a good spot. I don't like that guy.
Brandon? I don't either. He's much too fat.
Can't help but agree. But no, notice how he didn't try to haggle?
Must really want the rats out.
Triss, he's a merchant. He makes his living by haggling.
If I worried about that sort of thing, I'd starve to death in this city.
Ai không tin thằng cha đấy.
Every hole in there.
All right. Get ready for some magic fireworks. Once I activate the incense, we'll have a moment to talk. Well? Well?
Well?
Now we wait for them to scurry away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
So, what do you think? Rat catcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound, and...
Reconciled?
I was worried about seeing you again. Doubted it could be pleasant.
We said everything there was to say 6 months ago. I don't want to go back to that.
I'm not going back to it. It's one thing to say something, it's another to actually do it.
We promised to remain friends. I hope nothing will change that.
Damn.
So, tell me how Yen's doing?
How do you know I found her?
You didn't answer my question. How's Yen?
She's fine.
That's good.
Asking about anything specific?
Never mind. I got my answer.
Làm sao để ở với Triss đây? Rồi là cả đám chuột chạy ra ngoài à?
Are lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of working?
The job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage, sorceress, what have you. Didn't have the heart to refuse.
It's a trap, Geralt.
This stank from the start. If these boys are here to help us kill rats, they're late. You paid up front and got what you paid for. Not half a rodent left in the granary.
I paid in advance because I knew I'd recover my coin.
Such is life for sorceresses in Novigrad these
Không có
days.
chuyện đó đâu.
I can see that.
Sao? Tuyệt.
He shrugged, said it was better that way. He'd never feel pain in them again.
I understand him perfectly.
I know. Thing is, he was lying to himself.
I think he just didn't have much of a choice.
We all lie sometimes, but lying to yourself is running away, whereas there's really nowhere to run.
Sometimes you have to escape just to forget. Your friend might have dwelled on his lost legs, but it's not like by grieving he could have grown another pair. So, tell me how Yen's doing?
How do you know I found her?
You didn't answer.
She's fine.
That's...
Ask.
Never mind.
Well.
The job... Geralt.
I know.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage.
It's a trap.
This stank. If these boys are here to help us...
I paid in advance.
Such is life for
I can see that, and I don't like it. So here's what I think. The hunters have come, and now they can go.
They'll do no such thing.
All right, we've talked. Do what you gotta. Just remember, I can't help but get in your way.
Heard enough from this horse, son.
As have I. Neither is to leave here alive.
I will kill you!
Ồ. Rồi.
Made to surrender.
Witch Hunter, Witch Hunter, Witch Hunter.
That bastard hired me on the assumption he wouldn't have to pay me, duped and trapped like a child. If not for you, we need to find Brandon.
Này, thằng lên.
Don't kill me. Good sir, no. They forced me. Had I not told them, they'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mercy. Spare me, good man. Be not like those murderers.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live and pay us double. Now.
Fine. Your coin.
Now, get.
Thanks, Geralt.
You should try to keep better company.
He was still better than some mages. You know, I've been thinking who might know something about Ciri. And I just got an idea. There's an Oneiromancer in town, Corrine Tilly. Very capable, supposedly.
Never trusted in Dreamer's abilities myself.
Corrine's been very effective. You should at least try. She's taken a job close by. Follow the canal away from the fish market. The house is near the first bridge. Its owner, de Jonquier, is a rich banker.
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take care of.
Another rat-infested warehouse?
Not exactly. Nothing even remotely satisfying. Such are the times.
It was nice to see you again.
You too, Geralt. You should go now, before Corrine goes back into hiding somewhere.
What if I want to find you?
I live in the Bits, near the fish market. Stop by. It'd be nice.
All right. See you later.
75 bước cần đấy.
Double chase.
Just passing by, wanderer? Or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Rudolf de Jonquier. Of those de Jonquiers, yes. My ancestors laid the foundations of this city. I now own its largest bank.
Didn't need a recommendation. Name would have been enough.
Father always said, all ought to know your merits, son. Don't hide them under a bushel.
I'm looking for Corrine Tilly.
Oh, you've come to the right place, then. Corrine is inside. Been there for a few days, dreaming the home's history.
I'd like to go inside, look around.
I don't usually let strangers rummage around my home. Twin swords, though. You're a witcher. You may enter, call that my whim.
Tôi sẽ lút hết đồ của ông. Vào nhà lút đồ sớm nhất. Đỡ phải tốn tiền đi mua. Còn là ma thiếu nhi à?
Stop! Go away! Don't do that. Leave it!
Chờ thì tôi vừa khám phá ra được cái gì đấy.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Mẹ mực là thầy bói võ tu. Má
Wake
nó.
up. It's just a dream. Wake up.
The doll. The attic.
All right. Time to check the attic.
Stop! Go away! Don't do that. Leave it!
Sao lúc mà me ở đấy yếu luôn.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Way to the next room's blocked.
Chuyện gì khó đã để ác lo. Có một chiêu bắn là vỡ tường hết như này.
There was a cradle on the second floor. Wonder what had happened if I laid a doll in it.
Hút sạch hết cả tầng của người ta rồi.
Stop! Go away! Leave it!
Có một cái nôi cơ mà.
Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate.
Ở đây thấy
No
rồi.
joy. A riddle. Saw an oven in the cellar. Maybe I'll find another clue there.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Boo! Did I scare you?
No.
Scared you, didn't I? Could tell you was scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. I'll not her wake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer, so I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
You're lucky. I know you're a harmless godling, but others might not know, and then...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh? Eh?
If it looks like one and acts like one, trust me, you're a godling. You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big hen chases me. Hen's got these red...
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just pretend it is. Make everyone think that. It was sitting there all empty, So I moved in. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with, so I decided to give him a scare.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to! I don't! I won't!
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes? Yes? Yes! Do that and I promise not to bother your friend. Not even a little. You're awfully nice, you know.
I don't hear that often. Thanks.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up.
lên đi.
Who are you?
Triss Marigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream, well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
There is actually.
Johnny.
I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right. See you there.
Đi rồi. Ở ra đây đúng không?
The second sword. Is it in case the
I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
A bit of both. A demon had captured Corinne. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corinne dream of the building's past?
Yeah. Pretty horrid, apparently, though she refused to talk about it. Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowns I paid! Oh, well. It shan't put me in the poorhouse. The truth is, well...
Khổ thân ông già, bỏ bao nhiêu tiền mua nhà mà lại không được ở.
Temple Guard let even you into the city.
Help!
Đây.
Save me!
Thợ rèn,
Need some...
chơi bài đi. Tôi cần giải trí.
Wouldn't mind if you...
Chả có bài gì ngon vẫn thế. Toàn bài va vẩn. Wow. Trông khỏe đấy nha. Kẻ nát. Rồi.
Like it.
Đây Griffin đây mà. Sao không ấy được thỏi bạc Clavater? Tôi muốn chế nguyên liệu. Thỏi bạc. Thỏi bạc. Không phải. Không, mình có thỏi bạc đây mà. Dice, Griffin, Silverwood. Kiếm thép, Griffin, Steelwood. Nuclear Grandmaster mới mở khóa được các tính năng thưởng ạ. Đủ bonus và Witcher Gear này. Bộ 6, bộ 3.
What?
Bán mấy đồ rác này đã. $8.400 tiền rồi. Khẹt khẹt khẹt. Griffin Silverwood.
So long.
Oi, beware the gadget.
Giờ chế giáp. Có thằng nào chế giáp ở đây nhỉ? Novigrad. Đây thợ rèn kiếm. Thợ rèn giáp đây.
Help! Save me! I'm dying!
Well, well, look who's here. The White Wolf himself in my humble establishment. How can I be of service?
You play Gwent, don't you?
Oh, sure. Because I'm a dwarf. Is that it? Do you also believe I know it?
So you play...
Yes. Chơi nữa đi.
So play me.
Why not?
Chờ mấy thằng này mới có bài quý được. Hello. Ác vậy. Ngài chờ. Vesemir. Phải thắng thôi. Còn có một lá. Adu. Quyết. Xin cái ba quý của ông nhá.
Can't rightly recall the last time I was so thoroughly thrashed. The card's yours.
Tried your best. Tell me, who else would have worthwhile cards?
There's Marquise Serenity, for instance. She don't boast about it, but she has one of the best decks in town, and uses it damn well. I know what I'm talking about.
Willing to...
Áo giáp Griffin Gauntlet. Chế luôn. Bao tay dày vững Griffin Boot. Thiếu Leather Scrap. Có mua được không? Không bán à? Đây Leather Scrap rõ ràng nó bán đấy mà. Sao không cho mình mua luôn ở trong cái giao diện chế đồ? Trời. Chỉ cho mua mấy cái này nhá. Chả hiểu. Giáp ngực Griffin Armor. Quần Griffin Chowder. Leather Scrap. 1 2 3 4. Đủ rồi đúng không? Nguyên set rồi.
So long.
Nguyên set Griffin. Đây là bộ. Đây là set Witcher Gear đầu tiên này. Tiên ngựa đưa 40 thể lực. Tiên ngựa đưa trung cấp. Cái này là thưởng thêm 5 kinh nghiệm giết người với dị nhân, giết người dị nhân, giết người dị nhân, 10% cơ hội chém đứt lìa, 5% tiền vàng. Cái này là 10% cơ hội chém đứt lìa. Thôi, mình cần thêm kinh nghiệm là chính. Tiền bạc còn trọng lắm thì kiếm một lúc là đầy. Giờ Witcher Gear có mỗi thế này, không kích được bộ 6 nhé. Đôi 46. Mở khóa Grandmaster mới mở được. Mình sẽ mặc bộ này từ đầu cho đến cuối à? Nó phải nâng cấp rồi chứ. Sơ đồ nâng cấp Witcher Gear nữa. Có 212 bước trong thành thì chạy bộ mẹ cho lành. Trò này đi ngựa lâu lắm.
Oh! Hey! Ah!
Oh!
What?
White Wolf, welcome to the Passiflora. Oh, no sign of recognition in your eyes.
Greetings,
Don't fret. I'm sure I look quite different from when we last saw each other.
Which was...
Oh, eons ago. You and Master Dandelion appeared, 2 halflings in tow. What a smash they were, the little chaps. We recount that night to this day.
So the staff hasn't changed since then?
Oh, of course it has. It does so incessantly in this business. Burly Berthy married a merchant, Ellistra. So, shall I summon the girls? Just remember, this is a decent establishment.
Thử xem bà bán cái gì.
Actually,
Bà bán thẻ quen. Cool. Đồ ăn. Thức ăn đường phố. 10 tốc độ xích lực. Mấy cái nước này chỉ hồi bao nhiêu? Cũng 10 mà. Đây là 15 hồi máu đây này. Sao không nhìn thấy hình ly nước nhỉ? Cái nào mà nước ép táo có thể mua được.
I'm curious.
Certainly. Though for high stakes...
Chơi đi.
Up for a round?
Why, yes.
Mình vừa có một lá Vesemir và mình sẽ vứt một cái lá yếu này đi. Tay lá Vesemir vào. Một lá kèn thủ lĩnh X2. Vứt bớt mấy lá yếu ra. Sẽ có cơ hội lá mạnh xuất hiện thôi. Và ai chưa gì tung ra một lá này rồi. Dạ, bà như cứt đấy thật. Ôi rồi. Mày thua. Mày bưởi. Mày bưởi.
I fail to understand how I lost that. Oh, I believe this card belongs to you now.
Know any other players willing to stake rare cards?
In Novigrad, Siggy Reuven's collection is famous. You really should challenge him.
It's a material world, and I'm a material girl.
Following the threat. Hợp đồng Witcher. Săn kho báu. Mình không có này. Griffin Score upgrade.
The city weeps neath its veil of rain.
Mình nhận hết đi. Có nhiệm vụ thì nó sẽ hiện lên. Đấy, thợ cắt tóc.
Greetings.
Need a trim.
Mình xem thử kiểu tóc nào. Không phải kiểu này rồi. Long and loose. Không phải. Kiểu này thấy không đẹp. Ponytail không. Chắc số 1 thôi. Bà vậy. Ui giời, được luôn. Mẹ mình nhìn như Dante. So long.
So long.
Dante. Đàm Vĩnh Tê.
I like rain. Keeps the rogues indoors. Demon!
Flows to the sewers, so the worst scum flows.
My man carries his pitchfork.
Got the courage to repeat that slander to my face?
Readily. You are a mutant, a freak, a useless relic of a bygone age that should be burned like a withered branch.
How many people's lives have you saved? From Brooksay, from Leshens?
That has no bearing.
Asked you a question. How many? There's something to think about, folks.
Preacher's fierce in the mouth, but holler at him and his tail slinks between his legs. Come on, people.
Lực đi.
Think I pissed me trousers.
Nhiệm vụ của ai đấy? Sao? À chắc phải ngồi đó, ngồi thiền. Ở đây đang đêm mà không có người. Đó.
Greetings, Master.
Hear about the contract. Really got an imp problem? Or is that just an imp perfection in the notice?
You ought not jest, Master Witcher. I know the creatures are only to exist in fairy tales, yet I saw one with my own eyes as it stole from my stall.
All right. So what's this imp look like?
Like a mean, fat cat, but a very large one. This tall, see? And it walked upon its hind paws.
What did it swipe from you?
Once it was bread, then a fish, then apples. Might not seem like much, but added together and the business suffers. And I'm hardly alone in being pestered. It's nicked something from every stand in the square. So, will you teach it a lesson with your silver sword?
Relax, I'll help you. Small businesses are the foundation of a healthy economy, and so on and so on.
Thank you, Master Witcher. I don't know if this will be of use, but most recently the thief leapt over that wall and ran into a passageway. It was the last I saw of him and a few of my wares.
The eternal fire will light our way.
Merchant was right. Actually does look like a giant cat.
Horrid massacre it was. They say the mages fought bravely, but finally they flushed them out with the fire and riddled them with arrows like ducks.
Tức là đến đây xong làm gì còn dấu dấu hiệu nào nữa đâu.
What will the morrow bring?
À đây. Đây.
Looks like the imp dropped some loot.
Ô, nó trèo lên tường à?
Definitely came through here.
Nó trèo được lên tường ạ. Nhìn đâu nữa? Bên này. Nó bò từ bên này qua bên này.
Drop down into the moat. Trail ends here.
Seems every time you turn around, there's more scum in Novigrad. Didn't used to allow mutants inside. Town's got the dogs.
What? Hey now!
Paw prints end here. Boot prints start there. Could it be the Puss in Boots? Door's wide open. Interesting. A letter? Well, well. Our imp's at least literate, if not outright educated. A Doppler. Explains a lot, and complicates matters. Need a good lead to track him down.
Ở trên tầng. Mong mối trên tầng.
A woman's blouse, a man's shirt, a child's shoes. But only one bed. Lavender, strong scent. Enough to track him down.
Đâu rồi?
Oh, it'll rain, no doubt.
That's all I have.
Me most about
And a loaf of bread too, but I
Never
dropped
seen
it.
one like him before.
Rare sight. An elf and a guard of the Eternal Fire having a friendly chat.
Friendly? Nothing further from the truth. This racist here has demanded to search me, for no reason at all.
You's a non-human, I need no other reason. Lucky I didn't find anything on you. Now piss off to the woods, go play your flute.
That was some pretty bad acting. Really ought to explore other career options. Petty theft, maybe.
You dare insult an officer on duty? Let me give you some advice, mutant.
Look who's talking. I know you're a Doppler and a kleptomaniac.
Merchants put out a contract on me.
Always the same old shit.
Right.
Hey, wait.
Nó chạy chậm như rùa ấy.
Really want to see an angry witcher.
Do you?
Damn, I look old.
God!
Mày lại đây. À, mày chém được.
Gonna hang your head from my saddle.
Don't do anything stupid.
Nó cũng dùng được à?
Eternal fire! God!
Ồ. Nhờn quá rồi đấy.
Don't do anything stupid.
Please, stop. I surrender. Might be able to look like a witcher, but that won't make you fight like one.
You're donning your skins enough to know what kind of man you are, what you feel.
I don't kill him, true. But then not everybody applies my rules, and not everyone's got my conscience. So start stealing somewhere else. Far from Novigrad, preferably. Golden age of Dopplers ended here a while ago.
I know, but I thought they'd not catch me. I thought myself too smart. Serves me right. Might have learned this lesson the hard way. Time to go. Somewhere far away. But first, take this. As a token of my gratitude. So long, Witcher.
Này không để ý nó tặng mình cái gì. À 200 Curon, đúng rồi, thế thì còn nhiều hơn bao nhiêu cái sơ đồ chế tác này. Cho đồ nhiều hơn để nó sống là hợp lý.
Greetings, Master.
Problem solved. Convinced the imp to go back to the countryside to tangle horse manes and piss in milk, as tradition ordains.
And how would I know you speak the truth? No trophy, no reward.
There better be one, or you'll feel the invisible hand of the market smack you so hard you won't be able to sit down for a week.
I'll give you half the agreed sum, no more. And I'll not do business with you again.
490 kinh nghiệm. Chắc lẻ lẻ nhỉ. 91 Curon. Ôi thế thằng kia trả nhiều hơn. 91 nhân 2 lên thì là có 182. Thằng kia trả 200 bao nhiêu, còn sơ đồ chế tác nữa. Thế là lời. Nhiệm vụ phụ này, following the thread. Hợp đồng chơi. Nhiệm vụ phụ tiếp đi. Chúng ta làm xong nhiệm vụ phụ đã. Follow the thread này. 182. Nhiệm vụ phụ phải xong trước khi đến nhiệm vụ chính nữa. Còn là sao có gì bị... Có gì đó ở đây chết. The fuck?
See in the dark, and you're sturdy.
My, what a freak.
Đây đồ ăn. Chúng ta nên thay đồ ăn chứ, suốt ngày nước với bánh mì này, từ đầu game đến giờ. Nước ép táo này. Sandwich gà. Chắc cứ mua nước ép táo với sandwich gà mà ăn mới uống nhỉ.
God damn this weather.
Cushion.
Degeneracy, the downfall of civil.
Southern Gate, cổng nam, cửa nam nữa.
Don't like folk wandering around here.
Oh yeah? Well, got a beast you need someone to get rid of? I'm here about the notice.
Supervisor Lund posted it. Yeah, a beast haunts the outskirts, murdering folk. Got them scared to leave their homes after dusk.
I aim to hunt down this monster.
Best hurry then, some other bloke's already after it.
Who took the contract?
Didn't see the man. Was just told some brave fool turned up.
Any eyewitnesses to these attacks?
No, just the bodies. Beast appears only at night. Chooses isolated victims.
When did you find the last victim?
Just last night. Hubert, a beggar, but a decent man. I'd let him sleep in his shed from time to time, that one on the right. Eustace hasn't come for the corpse yet. It's lying in there where I found it.
Thanks, so long. Looks like rain. Blood, but not human. Monster was wounded. Blood's all sucked out. A lesser vampire?
Lút được nước nhá. Đến đây, đầu chân kết thúc rồi.
Not the marks of a Garcane or a Fletter. Gotta be an Ekimara.
Even the rain smells like piss in this town. Oh.
Này dấu chân của nó hiện ra tận đây cơ.
Tracks end here. Ought to look for prints on the other side.
Lút.
Rat corpses. Not a drop of blood left in him. Gotta be an Ekimara.
Có người đang trên tầng đánh nhau. Và mình vẫn còn ở dưới lút đồi. Geralt, Lambert.
Greetings, Lambert.
Damn, it's good to see you, Wolf.
Decide to do some hunting in Novigrad? For as I remember, you never liked this city.
Still don't. Thing is, I got a certain matter to take care of.
The matter you mentioned. Anything I can help with?
Maybe. But we'll talk about that later. Got a reward to collect. I'm kinda in a hurry. Let's say you've earned half. What the hell?
Let's go.
Để không cho lúc con Ekimara kìa.
So? What do you think? We did what we had to do. Time to pay up.
Wait here, I'll go see the supervisor, get your reward.
Do that ourselves. No reason you should abandon your post.
Can't argue with reason. Go on in.
We dealt with the monster at the docks. Here for our reward.
Witches? Since when do you travel in pairs?
A lot of dangers lie in wait for a lone witcher. Bandits, for example.
I advise you to change your tone.
Where's Yad Karadin? Talk.
Who?
Trust me, Geralt, this is important. There's something I gotta know.
I do not know any Karadin. Take your coin for the before and bugger off, before I lose my temper.
Where's Yad Karadin? Asking you for the last time.
Guards! To the dungeon with them!
What the fuck? Không chạy.
Pathetic.
Mà cái cậu phải thế tôi lút. Tiếc quá, con kia chẳng may một con ma cà rồng đấy. Có phải lúc nào cũng được gặp đâu.
This guy's more trouble than the Ekimara.
Karadin's disappeared, I swear. The others too. I only know of Vienne.
What about Vienne?
She drinks at the Seven Cats. There day and night.
See? You can be helpful.
That was murder. Was that really necessary?
Yes. More guardsmen will show soon. Let's go. Meet me at the Seven Cats. Tell you everything there.
The Tavern Vienne frequents?
Yeah, see you later.
Cái cổ vật này bán nó sẽ được giá nào? Mình chỉ cần bộ Witcher thôi. Dùng từ đầu đến cuối game. Nhưng mà cần bản vẽ nâng cấp của nó. Phải ra cái nhà kho kia lút lại đã, tiếc quá. Vẫn còn này, vẫn còn cơ hội. Đó. Rồi ngon như thế này mà lại bỏ lỡ thì phí không? Để trước này không có điểm tele ạ. Đi hầu.
Như lên Ted again.
Run. À, level 18 rồi đúng không? Đấy, mở thêm một ô nữa rồi. Lực phép sẽ gây sát thương 100. Thế tăng khả năng gây bỏng. Wow shit. Phản 10% sát thương ngược về đối thủ.
Come on. Meh.
Wanted. Cradle, used but unworn. Need a bow to accompany me to a friend's wedding. Willing to trade a leaky pot for a cart? Who writes these notices? Need a witcher?
Any bloke willing to kill a monster, a witcher would do.
Monster? What kind?
Big, bad, ugly, squats in the sewers. If you're interested, drop by the Garren estate. Ask for Olgierd von Everek. He's the one ordered this posted.
Evil Soft First Touch. Ồ, nhiệm vụ chính nhưng mà level 32. Này. Quán rượu ở đâu nhỉ? Đây mà. Làm bớt đây.
All right, high time you explained some things. Why'd you kill Lund? What's this all about?
Want the short version or the long one?
Short.
I prefer something concise.
I had a friend, Aiden, a witcher from the School of the Cat. Some time ago, Aiden took on a contract to lift a curse off a duke's daughter. It was a political mess from the start. Then there was hatred for the School of the Cat to deal with.
They worked hard to deserve that hate. Basically turned hired assassins.
Aiden wasn't like that. Anyway, some of the Duke's courtiers had designs. Weren't at all keen on the curse being lifted from the Duke's firstborn. So a band of trained assassins ambushed Aiden. Murdered him. Our dear supervisor was one of them.
And Yad Karadin?
The assassin's leader. And the one to deal the mortal blow.
Sorry about your friend.
Don't need your sympathy. Just your help. We have to talk to Vienne. Must have had enough to drink by now. Let's go.
Vienne.
What do you want?
We want to see Yad Karadin.
Now, why would I help you?
It's really important to my friend here.
And what will I get out of it?
Pay for your beer, for starters. Then we'll see how valuable your information is.
I was part of Karadin's band, but when was that? I don't know where to find him. I've fallen out with a lot. Besides, he's no longer chummy with his old mates. Word around town is he's changed.
Who else was in Karadin's band?
Aside from me, Sleaze, Hammond and Lund, but they've scattered all over the world. Sleaze went to Tretigor, Hammond to Skellige, and Lund...
Lund's dead.
Finally met his match. Well, you've only Hammond or Sleaze to talk to then.
Satisfied?
She doesn't know anything. We need to talk to Hammond and Sleaze.
Don't go looking for Karadin. If he senses you nipping at his heels, he'll kill you without batting an eye.
We'll see. As for you...
Khuyên đừng có giết người đó.
No, Lambert.
Right. Better to leave her like this.
What about my coin? Arseholes.
You gotta help me, Geralt. Best thing will be to split up. You sail to Skellige, try to squeeze something out of Hammond. I'll go to Tretigor and meet with Sleaze.
Lambert, let's talk about this.
No, let's not. This is one of those situations, serious situations, when you don't ask unnecessary questions and just help your friend.
Where'll we meet once I'm back?
At the Nowhere Inn.
All right, I'm off. Good luck.
Đến Skellige. Nhiệm vụ của chúng ta kẹt ở đây rồi. Black Veil. Nhiệm vụ chính tiếp tục rồi. Ở đây TW3 là chạy lên đây. À không, nhưng mà gần đây có quảng trường hơn.
The thinking customer will see right away I've got the best deals this side of the pond.
À, bảng cáo thị.
one drink all I had.
Có cái nhiệm vụ ngay ngoài này.
Moron! You're daft. Any man.
Can't let my jacket get wet.
A witcher? Oh, hear about the notice by chance?
Yes.
Indeed. Going on some voyage looking for a companion, right?
Not just some voyage. Cross the sea. Mark this. When I got pressed into the infantry in 1242, I promised my beloved Let I'd return alive, whole, and with a pearl from Skellige. Not just any pearl either. A black one. The rarest and most precious.
Well, well. Ambitious.
Perhaps. But they were empty words. I came from the war, that one and the next, but I never fulfilled my promise. I time to change that. For if not now, then when? Thing is, I've grown old in the meantime, as you see. Can't manage it alone, need a strong shoulder to lean on. And a witcher's shoulder's as strong as they come. So, what do you say?
Plan's crazier than it is sane, but there's an irresistible charm to it. Offer me some pay and I'll help you out.
Don't you fret about coin. I brought home a good deal of it from various fronts. Say we meet in Skellige by the collapsed
Sounds fine.
Power of the eternal fire be with you.
Tôi nói chuyện thế. Vào làm đây đã.
What?
Chơi bài đi chủ quán.
Not hungry, not thirsty.
Now open.
Hoặc là bài chán vậy. Gây gớm đấy. Thật tiếc. Wow, nghe cái nhạc đấy là nó có lá bài quý rồi đấy. Phần cuối rồi. Mà ta sẽ thắng 100% là thắng rồi. Và I could. Và I could. My God.
Georgius George, known also as Pile Driver, is the name of our town's champion. Will anyone dare?
A dream in here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. You must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
Let's begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do as I ask, please. I need the strongest, most complete memory you have of...
Ciri. The woman's name is Ciri. I accepted a job once. Did it. Asked to choose my reward, I invoked the law of surprise. Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest. Happened on a girl there. Didn't know who she was. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her case. Ciri came out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her.
By destiny.
By something more.
Thank you. Would you be willing to share another memory?
Yes.
No need to rush.
Ciri was orphaned during the Second War with Nilfgaard. Had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, sword work, development of her stamina couldn't hurt. I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose, she lost her footing. Caught her at the last possible instant. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Ciri was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
I see. Do you wish to tell me anything more?
Yes.
In that case...
It was in Rivia. The Second War with Nilfgaard had just ended. There was still tension in the air. For gods know what reason, race riots erupted in the town. I tried to do something, but couldn't stop a riled crowd. A boy with a pitchfork. He ran it right through my gut. Yennefer lay dying as well. Ciri had us carried onto a boat. We sailed to a place where apple trees bloom eternal. She left us there. It was the last time I saw her.
Is there anything you'd like to add? Another memory, perhaps?
Còn một cái nốt này.
Yes.
All right.
It was after her time training at Kaer Morhen. After the moment when Yennefer first called Ciri her daughter. We'd been separated. I knew she was in danger. I found her at Stygga Castle. They wanted to hurt her. I remember fighting side by side with Ciri on stairs slippery from blood. It was the first time she ever deflected a crossbow bolt with her sword. Told her never to try it again.
You claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
She's a child of the Elder Blood.
A descendant of bloody Volker. The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
Know when a legend transforms into prophecy? When it gains believers. I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see. Do you wish to say more?
Yeah. They call Ciri the Lady of Space and Time. Once I asked Yennefer why. She travels between worlds. Turns out I don't know how to talk about it. Didn't really understand much of what Yen told me. I just know there's more to it than traveling to different places, and that Ciri carries immense power in her blood.
I see. Do you...
Yeah. I remember Ciri having trouble controlling her abilities. Yennefer tried to teach her to cast simple spells, and Ciri destroyed a I know it took her a while to gain control, and Frank...
I see.
No. Can we start?
Naturally. I knew you cared about her. But your tone, the emotions you so carefully conceal,
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable and try to relax. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
Maybe Dandelion. They liked each other a lot. Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times, the dreams can multiply. Show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Ciri.
Did you know elves now roam the city, selling fish sticks to children?
200 bước xa phết nhỉ.
Hey, darling. Like what you see?
Oh, damn. Em là này.
Now look what you've done.
Ngày xưa bọn con đồ làm gì? Chạy rồi.
Hey, handsome.
Ở đây có nhiệm vụ đây này. Được, ngồi thiền vào ban ngày thôi. Nó báo có nhiệm vụ mà. Để nhà vào hướng bên này. Hattori.
What do you have on offer?
Redanian dumplings, speciality of the house, heartily recommended. Blimey. A vat gun in my establishment? It can't be.
How do you know I'm a witcher?
Are you joking? Silver blades, who else uses them? Crafted in Mahakam, am I right? Must be about 40 inches long?
40 and a half. Still impressed. You're something of an expert, evidently.
I'm Ibir Hattori, former master swordsmith. Currently, a master of dumplings.
Geralt of Rivia.
A pleasure, Geralt. How might I help you? Care to try a dumpling?
Looking for a good swordsmith. No one?
3 swords on your back. A bit much, don't you think?
Good one. But all jests aside, you make swords anymore?
Really? It's dumplings now. I must make a living. But I miss the hammer, anvil, and bellows. Oh, the heat of the forge. Were it not for that swiving Van Horn.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I shan't greet a witcher with dumplings. Come, let me show you something.
Quite a collection. Premium quality, too.
Thank you. I've kept these as mementos.
Damn shame you don't make them anymore. I'd gladly replace what I have with this kind of steel. Someone with your skills? Why the hell are you needing dough?
This might surprise you. The pay is better. But above all, it's much safer. Food vendors rarely disappear or end up as cripples.
I see. Someone controlling Novigrad's smithing market?
Not officially, though all supplies go through Ernst van Horn. And they say he plays cards with Cleaver. Frequently.
Tried negotiating? Making a deal?
With Van Horn? Do you jest? He's a proper heartless bastard. Either play by his rules and pay him, or go out of business.
I see.
But I shan't complain. Dumplings have proven an excellent source of income. It's just... well...
You miss the heat of the forge. Tried getting supplies from someone else?
Those rogues of the underworld control all the sources. How am I to talk to them? Unless... Would you be willing to help me?
Want me to help you get you supplies? How?
Just come with me to a meeting. As my bodyguard, it'll bolster my confidence. Truth be told, not so long ago, I tried negotiating some iron deliveries with one of the King of Beggars' men.
Right. King wouldn't worry about an embargo Cleaver imposed.
It's just... he demanded an inordinately large share of the profits. I thought you might help me negotiate. I don't mean gratis. I'm certain we can agree on a fee.
Could I choose something from your collection?
Oh, forget this rubbish. I shall forge you a sword fit for killing gods.
I don't know. Criminal underworld. Not really sure I want to meddle with them.
I badly need your help. Van Horn is a Van Horsen. He must be taught a lesson. I'd be eternally grateful. Plate armor, yours. Or perhaps you'd like a catapult or a trebuchet.
Fine. Arrange the meeting.
Splendid. Meet me after dark, near the crane at the docks.
I doubt her man will ever be sober.
Là nhiệm vụ chính mà, chỉ nói chuyện thôi.
What do you seek, pain giver?
The plague.
Sweet thing.
Vào kiểu gì? Khóa mẹ cửa rồi.
My wife's mum's an old succubus.
I never come back, you stink. Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your arse till you've toes for teeth. Get out in the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't gone more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
With pleasure.
Together, lads!
Too late to surrender.
Bucket me back!
Reminds me of our days of glory.
Yeah, almost like we never left Vergen.
another drubbing. We're leaving. Told you this place was...
I'm pleased. That went well. Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
It's about Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. I just barely returned, as you saw. I'm expecting to come home to you. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Haven't a clue what happened.
Let's look around.
Prime idea. I say we...
Mong là nhanh nào. Tìm ở đâu?
10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, that's exactly what we're looking for. It's his planner.
Dandelion and planning? Good one. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he could ever decipher. Actually, in the past, sometimes not even that.
Give him a chance. Might not be that bad. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late, the dog.
Not a bad idea. Dandelion's pretty loose-lipped. Might have blabbed something to a lady friend that'll put us on his trail.
That's what I'm counting on. We should... I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in you.
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
Bộ. Có lẽ mình sẽ cắt cái bộ cắt kiếm bạc. Dìu của người lùn. Nai theo. Đó, mình sẽ cất của nai theo vào. Theo ơi.
Annual balladry contest. Silver laurel awarded to Master Dandelion.
Prince Hereward himself.
Nose is too small.
Aye, and the sword's too big. By the by, is that how it's done? Killing a wyvern?
Technique's not quite right, but you gotta admit he's doing it with gusto. Still here? Looking for something?
Just checking to see that everything's in place. Buggers might have hauled something off for pawning.
Actually, glad you're still here. Wanted to ask you about someone. Though well she knows the touch of silken lace,
Molly keeps things tidy for the Baroness Lavalette.
A baroness within reach, and he settled for a chambermaid?
Dandelion's not one to judge folk by their station. You know that.
Yeah. Guess a true poet If I didn't know him better, I'd say he was jealous about this Marabella.
Oh, I doubt it.
Doubt I want to hear them.
Probably better off not. Things between them took a turn for the strange at some point.
Meaning?
She had him wearing mummers' costumes. Took to calling him Christian, referring to herself as Anastasia.
Huh. Truly perverse.
She didn't ken half of it. Called him a stallion once. That's a fool took it as a compliment. Till she pulled a bit in the reins out of her cupboard. Oh, poor bastard fled out the window.
Vespula. Name rings a bell. She threw his knickers out the window.
That's her.
Hollered something about him being a scoundrel with a voice like a consumptive pheasant.
That's her.
Threw flower pots at him.
Guess soul flames never...
Like a rose abashed of its crimson hue, fair Rosa would sink into humor's blue. She shunned her lessons in civility. Dwarf.
Dwarfs what Rosa var Atre named her Guahir. Well chosen, eh? Her dad's a Novgardian aristocrat with the Imperial Legation. Commissioned Dandelion.
How dare she reject the great bard in favor of a common swordmaster?
More than one, it seems. Week on week, we get fresh gossip about her thrashing another, and word has it her dad's now looking to hire her next victim. I mean...
A figure most rare, her nature dual. Well, well.
Not without reason. Never been much for elven women.
You want to take this one, then?
Nah, you can have her.
Why?
See, elven beauty is like a young Beauclair.
Well...
What am I to do now?
Lice it, you mangy...
Slap a new raised tit.
Scrum before I lose my patience.
Julia claims you agree...
I will get you every last copper, with interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay...
Oh shit!
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armor?
Hoặc là một Witcher. Với cái đầu bạc.
Keep out this greyhead, not your concern.
Đấy, Gintama đấy, thằng đầu bạc. Trả nợ chứ. Tiêu tiền. Có 200 đồng, tiếc rẻ nhau.
Take this coin and leave.
That ain't how it works. Vespula's to pay or be taught a lesson.
Already given her a verbal reprimand. Now go, before I teach you a lesson.
Come on. Gold's gold.
Mở đấy, trả tiền rồi phải lượn đi chứ. 200 đồng đấy, trời ơi. Bằng một cái nhiệm vụ Witcher đấy.
Thank you. To think there are men who'll help a stranger out of the kindness of their hearts.
Not entirely out of kindness, and you're not entirely a stranger.
What are you? Oh, I know you. You're that witcher took Dandelion out whoring. Gerald, right?
Not Gerald. Geralt.
Oh, dreadful sorry.
What do you think? Where could Dandelion be?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back, saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
This woman he was with in the harbor. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Kovir. Ha! Horvir, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore, Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
TW3 nhiều kinh nghiệm thế. Top 19 vẫn chưa mở được, 20 mới mở được cái này. À 20 mở được hẳn hai ô này luôn. Thế thì mắc phép Queen thôi. Hoặc chi nào là phải mua cái thuốc hồi điểm kinh nghiệm này, lấy được 3 điểm này, bỏ vào đây. Mình chơi phép này.
I think I'm coming down with a fever.
Welcome. Well,
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
you've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You Elial?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elial was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here.
What the fuck, Java? Oh, what the fuck?
Any better?
So you're...
Elial.
Did you and Dandelion... I mean... How did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
Oh, shit.
Don't think I want to know what happened next.
Oh, stop. He wasn't so drunk as not to figure it out. Besides, men don't interest me. I told him that from the start. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button rear-fixed or a hole patched.
When did you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
Thanks for your help.
I can help with much more.
No.
In short, who kisses your ass today will bite it tomorrow. Ooh.
Cái nhiệm vụ nó dài phết.
Closer, don't be shy. You'll find I've everything you could ever need.
Nhưng tựa game này chắc kén người xem. Không nhanh. Bây giờ bảo ngồi chơi 100 tiếng trò này thì bố nào mà xem được.
Think we're in for rain.
Ah.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come after all. A rat bit him, and he's caught a fever.
Don't die from rats, stupid. Yes, we do. Just the other day I saw a witch hunter tell a man.
Chờ lúc nào? Mình lịch sự nhưng mà lại phải chờ.
What is it, Grey Boy? Looking for adventure?
How do you know?
Mum says
My
that
daddy's a witch.
Now can we talk?
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No. We perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe... No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
See Dandelion after the...
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold, but he never came back to see me.
Shit.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
Chỉ thế thôi á, trời ơi.
Whoa! Plucked his eyes out. My sister won't believe this.
Oh!
Odd though he is, girls can't seem to look away.
Move it!
Thôi, xuống ngựa đi cho lạnh mẹ.
This Baronet's Lavallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Geralt of Rivia at my doorstep? Surely this is no chance encounter?
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa Lavalette, an Imperial General and a Witcher meet. And know each other. Surprising.
Yeah, we had an opportunity to, talk when the Emperor summoned me to Vizima.
Had you run afoul of Var Emrys? No. You'd be long dead if that were so. It seems, then, that you share some interests. But I shan't question you out of doors. Will you accept my invitation? Tell me what brings you here.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
My maidservant. I'm afraid she's currently at the home of my dear friend Patricia Vegelbud.
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us. He could speak with Molly at the races.
Is that something you'd consider, Witcher? Care to partake of some sophisticated diversion?
Well, if Molly'll be there.
On our way, then.
Đi này cho nhanh, chắc tự đi.
We've arrived.
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
Shall we look at the horses? Do you like horses, Geralt?
I guess so. Called every horse I've had Roach.
The grey mare is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Grey's a nice color. For horses, too.
My coin's on the Black Stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Seem to know your horses.
No is not the word. Morvran's a true expert.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle, made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Well said. So, which steed do you choose, Witcher?
Con nào đây? Con nào đây? Con nào đấy ta?
Radovid's encamped nearby. Redanian chestnut might want to impress its king.
I'll not ride with you, but I shall bet on a steed. Nemrod will win, no matter the rider.
Cantarella for me, then. I see no point in delaying this. Let's begin.
Riders, ready?
I adore the speed, the rush of air.
Well, well. Go, go.
Con này sức ngựa là hết nhanh thế. Nhanh lên.
What a thrill! A beautiful victory!
Thanks.
For one for whom every horse is a roach, you carry yourself exquisitely in the saddle. My congratulations. That is yours.
Ngựa đua cao cấp.
Now, could I talk to your chambermaid, milady?
Ah, yes, Molly. That is why you came here after all. The portly young woman. That's her.
Speak to her. And you must find us when you're ready to return to Novigrad. We'd be delighted to join you for the journey.
Sick of it all. Washed your hair lately?
I'm Molly, my lord.
Call me Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt!
That's right. Except it's the other way around. I'm always saving him.
Mean to say it weren't Dandelion saved you in Flotsam by severing your noose with an arrow from 100 paces?
What? Dandelion couldn't... Never mind. Any idea where our master archer might be at the moment?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. The Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says dandelions are good for... But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why'd he need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister?
Sure he does. Saw him myself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Mm-hmm. Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I asked Dandelion when we'd visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait. Before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. And I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks. And good luck to you on your search.
Cấp 20 rồi. Thật tuyệt vời. Nước lực Queen này. Giả tạo. Cần thiếu 3.
Ah, Geralt, there you are. Shall we return together?
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go. And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
What's he doing here? I chased the pansy all the way to the garden.
Well, did you catch him?
No luck. Writhing and slippery, the bugger, as quick as a top. What do you want?
Rosavar Atra's expecting me. Supposed to give her lessons in swordplay.
Come with me. Miss Rosa awaits. Won't you realise what you've got yourself into?
Hope so too.
Miss Rosa's got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword. Grab a wooden one, and take care not to hurt the little... Follow me.
Cái đéo kiếm gỗ hả? Đâu?
You're my new instructor. Well, well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth. Drat it! You're quick! Why bother
Shut
with
up
two
and fight.
swords when you can barely handle
Shut
one?
up and fight.
Yeah! Damn it! Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
I'm a witcher. I'm looking...
A witcher? That's splendid. I always wanted to meet a witcher. This is so exciting.
Incredibly. But we ought to discuss that another time. Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him. but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship?
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch. Drat it! You're quick!
Người thường mà đòi ăn tao Witcher.
Flaunting and fight. Yeah!
Witcher.
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one? Damn it! Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Can't rightly refuse a request from a lady.
What are you two lovebirds whispering about? You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna var Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Wait a minute. Mean to say Dandelion mixed you two up?
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight. If you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment, dear little sister, I could explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or trabaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course.
This woman. Not a local, right?
I seem to remember him praising her melodious Kaviri accent. Makes sense. He referred to her as Kalonetta a few times. Bizarre names are common in Kavir.
Gotta ask Zoltan about this Kalonetta. Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
House here, tomorrow. Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher.
Ngày mai à?
K-Swex.
Nothing hurts as much as life.
civilization ends.
Greetings! You here for a specific reason?
Got a meeting with Rosa, a fencing lab.
Geralt of Rivia, yes?
Guess it's gonna be an...
Xa thế.
Naught but thieves. Murderers.
Trong thành chắc chạy bộ thì phải. Nhớ chạy bộ 300 bước. Xa vậy.
Slap a new wave ticks, you're a bigger rat.
It's not too late to repent.
Wow. Look.
My, what a freak.
Xa quá.
Fuck. What do you expect in this climate?
I just hung the laundry.
Rain was coming. Felt it in my bones. Draw your weapon.
Bạn là thằng này.
You again? Want some more? Bruises on your ass heal already?
On God, I say! Victory will be mine this time. I've practiced with shield and sword. Many a headless scarecrow round here. Heed my warning and stand and fight!
Duly heeded. Now show me what you got.
Enough! I yield!
Had enough?
Yes, but next time...
Go back to Maid Bilberry and apologize for being an ass. Quick, before I change my mind and break your bones.
We shall meet again.
Rain was coming. Felt it in my bones.
Geralt, over here!
Looks like rain. Nilfgaardian regiment always accompany you on your walks?
Always. Papa's orders. It's for your protection, Rosa dear. People here hate us. Why? What have I done to them? But enough about that. Soldier, you may leave.
But His Excellency Ambassador Var Atra said
And
that...
this excellency is telling you otherwise. Do you not recognize him? This is Geralt of Rivia, the best swordsman the North has ever seen. I'm safe with him. Now march off, quickly. Left, right, left, right. Finally.
Nào, biết hò nào.
Let's go, Geralt. I've something I wish to show you.
We were supposed to train, not go for a walk.
I know, Geralt. Now stop harping on about it and let's go.
Rain was coming.
Đi thôi, đi
Felt it
thôi.
in my bones. Behave, Witcher.
Here. You see, I thought that instead of training in a dank old cellar, we'd move around in the open air. A duel on a bridge, like in the novels. Now draw your sword.
Only got my steel and silver swords. We should be fighting with practice weapons.
We should, but you of all people ought to know. There's much more fun in doing things you shouldn't.
If that's what the lady wishes. Just don't want to see anyone crying later.
I've a hanky for you, just in case. On guard! Rat it!
Quit.
Quick!
See the inside.
Be grateful I'm no Bruxa or Alp, else you would be dead already.
Well done. Actually is something of a Bruxa in the way you fight.
Perhaps I should have them call me that. The Black Bruxa? Black because, you know, Nilfgaard.
All right, what's next?
We should return. Just forgive me, Geralt. I know this might sound awkward, but would you mind turning around for a moment? My corset's shifted. It's pinching me terribly.
I can understand a woman wanting to look pretty, but fighting in a corset, it slows you. Rosa? Shit, she ran off. Anything happens to her, Var Attre will kill me. Need to find her. Can't be far.
Đéo là mình chém nhau thua ạ. Tài thật.
Far from home, aren't you, sweetie? And there's no telling if you'll ever get back.
She's Ambassador Var Attre's daughter. She's got diplomatic immunity.
I don't really understand the shite you're saying. Now it's clear you love your black ones.
It's no surprise, Lucas. Witches are drawn to monsters, just the way things are. But this beastie, we'll tend to her ourselves.
I believe you've offended the young lady. Now apologize, as nicely as you can.
Forgive me, milady. I am sorry.
Your turn. Be nice like your friend. Bow low, and go be a patriot somewhere else.
Lucas and Kobe. I shall remember those names. And when the Emperor takes Novigrad, I will find them and have them pay.
Easy. Didn't hurt you in the end.
They raised their hand against me. That's enough to have that hand lopped off.
Lesson's over. Remember what you've learned today. Looks like you'll be using that sword often.
It's beyond me, Geralt. I don't understand you. Why concern yourself with the fate of two drunkards? The world would be a better place without...
You should go home now. And take the shortest, not the scenic route.
I understand. Farewell, Geralt. And good luck on the path.
Kinh nghiệm một tí phí vậy. Fucking flower.
Come on, Roach.
No loitering round here.
Hail, good fellows.
It's really raining
You'd be
now.
keen on helping me with a very important matter.
Nhanh lên.
Let it rain.
How are you keeping, Bobby? Miss... Ah, you're back! You met Poppy? She ought to start talking any day now.
Nice bird, but to the matter at hand.
So, how'd you do? Learn much?
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. A Troberitz, apparently, named Kalinetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
Who's this Priscilla?
A Troberitz, like you said. Quite popular of late. Picture Dandelion with a pair of tits and you've got the general idea.
Interesting image. So how'd Dandelion handle meeting his female double?
I think he fell in love.
What can I say? Could be he finally met his match.
She's his match, all right. Maybe more. The laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works for the Mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
Còn nhiệm vụ nào không? Đó là nhiệm vụ chính. Nhiệm vụ này level 24 thì nên làm lúc level 24. Nói chuyện vệ binh 15 này. Cũng gần thôi.
Didn't look like rain.
I'm here about...
Oh, well, a night patrol.
Must?
If you've seen the corpse,
Bodies buried yet?
orders were to burn them. Our medic was...
See what I can...
We'll pay you. The boy...
Nhanh rồi. Này thông tin từ y sĩ này. Cố gắng làm nhanh nhất có thể.
Cost you double in the rain.
Thành tốc nhanh rồi còn nâng cấp đồ, tìm đồ nữa.
My neighbor Wench sold amulets to ward off the rain.
You're the medic.
What can I help you with?
I'm looking into the dead guards. Heard you did autopsies.
Did their friends hire you? Good. I'm happy to help.
Find any claw or fang marks on the bodies?
Fangs? No. Claws? Not quite. Only scratches. Fingernails most...
Last body.
In a side alley along the road from the docks.
Need to examine. Heard the bodies were desiccated.
Do you believe a beast killed them? I don't. The bodies were dried out.
Was it dehydrated?
Strictly speaking, no. Though I...
Thanks.
Good luck.
Water's gonna raise. The rain will cleanse
Chạy
the
mấy trăm
city's
bước vậy.
streets.
Xa thế.
That reptile gaze of yours don't scare me.
Double chase.
Curses.
Bodies were found here. Gotta look for clues. Anything unusual. Hobnailed guards' boots. Unimportant. A child's footprints. Damn, lots of foot traffic. Footprints, clearly. A horse? No horse I know walks on two legs.
Wow, con gì đây? Xác chết khô chắc là ma cà rồng.
Evidence all points to crippled Kate's.
Khóa rồi.
Empty perfume vial. Expensive. Neighborhood's a bit shabby for this.
Cost you double in the rain.
Đây là thằng này.
This is it.
Where am
That's not normal. You all right?
I was in the house.
That one?
I believe so. Forgive me. I must rest.
Charmed by a succubus? Gotta get in that house, see what's inside.
Tìm đường vào nhà.
Oh!
Khóa cái này ra thì sẽ được cái gì? Cờ lờ tớ. Đó, cả trưởng nó cho phá cửa nhưng mà không có gì để lấy.
What's this one doing here?
You stupid! Can't you see he's a witcher? Likely tracking some beast.
Spare a copper or two.
Đây vào nhà. Ở dưới. Succubus.
Who are you?
Ever heard of witchers?
Have you come to kill me?
Nói chuyện đã.
Dunno. Wanna talk first? Why'd you kill those guards?
I was careless. Let them surprise me. They wished to kill me. I had to defend myself.
That it? No heart-rending story about human hatred for all things different, all things strange?
I'm not one to lie, nor do I kill without reason.
Yep, cô rời khỏi thành phố này đi.
You gotta leave the city.
And what if I don't?
I'll have to kill you.
I despise change. How stupid of me to walk into an ambush, let myself be surprised.
I'll have to lie about killing you. Usually I bring a trophy.
Very well, take this. And this, because I'm furious with you. Though I shall calm down once I'm away from this place.
Yeah, chắc đây là cái kết tốt nhất rồi. Không cần phải chém chém giết giết. Dĩ hòa vi quý.
Guards were killed by a succubus.
Succubus? In Novigrad? How? Light of the eternal fire protects the city?
Must have gone out a few times recently. Anyway, succubus won't harm anyone anymore. Here's proof.
Masterful work, Witcher. And here's your reward, as promised.
Farewell.
Hài lòng cả hai là tốt nhất rồi đấy. Không phải lúc nào cũng có những cái kết đẹp như vậy. Cái này cũng rất cần Kingfisher rồi. Ở 540 nó có những lựa chọn tốt. Mình chỉ cần lựa chọn đúng là sẽ có rất nhiều điểm kinh nghiệm.
As
As they say, a bard must be a quick talker and a witcher a quick stalker.
And it's raining again.
Chủ quán rượu.
Master Dandelion's poetry.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah.
Also another one of.
À không có đánh bài à?
What do you say?
À nhưng mà có bán bài. Yên ngựa đua. Nó có yên ngựa đua cao cấp rồi.
See you later.
Yên ngựa đua cao cấp. Thêm 5 điểm sức lực.
My belly. Eternal fire, how it hurts.
Oh, God. A reaper's come for me.
Không thể thực hiện vào lúc này. Chắc phải đi ra ngoài ngồi thiền chứ. Sau khi mặt trời lặn. Nhưng mà đây thời điểm giữa trưa. Hy vọng là Jotun đến rồi, mặt trời lặn rồi đấy.
Here already. Come on, let's find some arse rests. Should start soon.
And she replied, religion is the opium of the masses, and that she'll not beg anyone for her life. Had some luck at the races. Now he thinks he's you don't mean really? Must you really repeat this nonsense?
These scars long have yearned for your tender caress, to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars own. Rend my heart open, then your love profess. A winding, weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf I will follow into the storm, to find your heart, its passion displaced by our ever-growing, hardening into stone. Amidst the cold, to hold you in a heated embrace. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish I whispered when it all began, did your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep.
I know him!
Uh-huh.
'Twas him murdered some Temerian boys back at White Orchard.
Silence, woman. We've come to hear music.
A murderer? There's a war on. Some die.
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere. Squabbles and rows again. And I was told this was a decent establishment.
If I know Geralt, he risked his noggin to save someone else's arse.
Save, you say? He murdered folk.
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come.
I wish to listen to music. Music!
Cultural capital of the world? The fuck it is.
Permit me to introduce this here's Priscilla, known also as Calinetta, as lovely as she is talented. And this
Is Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Or should I say, sorceresses.
Seems Dandelion was meticulous in telling my story, down to personal and insignificant details. Did he offer anything about himself, like where he was going?
Splendid. Very funny, truly. So, see you later.
Not here. Come with me.
There a reason for all this sneaking around?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuven's vault.
Sheeped up.
And I've not seen him since.
Let me guess. Attempted heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere, but it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Whoreson Jr.'s lair. Then Whoreson's men chased him all over town.
Whoreson Jr. Doesn't ring a bell.
Biggest prick in Novigrad. Not literally, but...
Got it. You're not a fan. But what did he do to you?
Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuven, Carlo the Cleaver of Varese, and the King of Beggars.
The rascal. At least he didn't cross the church as well. Bring that venerable institution into it. We'd be in deep then.
Here I go again, rushing to Dandelion's rescue. He ought to pay me a salary.
Whoever he is, I sincerely doubt he's in the mood for jokes. Nor am I, in fact.
Relax. I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this Whoreson first. And Siggy Reuven. Know where I might find them?
I don't know about Whoreson, but Reuven runs a bathhouse. Careful, though. He's a dangerous character.
So am I.
I don't doubt it. But Dandelion's not. I beg you to hurry. Let me know as soon as you learn anything.
Well, I've got bugger all to do here. Heading back to the Roseberry.
Đến
Got
nhà
Poppy to
tắm.
feed. And then I suppose I'll wait. See if our warbler...
Back again, Rivian.
Yes?
Count Kurt Dysart.
Are you here regarding the contract?
Wanted to hire a witcher, didn't you?
I did, but not just any vagabond. One hears all manner of stories about the lunatics of the School of the Cat. Which do you belong to?
School of the Wolf.
Ah, yes. A good one. I knew a witcher of this school. Barnabas? No. So his name? Not long past, I acquired an estate east of Novigrad. I got it on the cheap, you see. The seller was very keen to be rid of it. Now, I've learned the building is said to be haunted.
Goes to explain the seller's urgency.
I do not believe in ghosts. It is that simple. But my men say the house shakes at night. Walls crumble. Why, even the floors move about.
Is there anything to be done? A remedy for this?
Fine. I'm willing to investigate. How do I get there?
An orchard adjoins the property. The house itself you should recognize easily. Cracks cover its walls. Here's the key. And good luck.
Nào, hôm nay sẽ video tạm dừng ở đây thôi. Cũng dài rồi. Hẹn mọi người ở video tiếp theo nhé.